Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. So 12 days of Christmas. For 3 years, our whiskey club's done an advent calendar, and we do full 24 days, which is quite a production, but it's also a lot of fun, and it's one of the things that everybody remembers mostly about the club. So one night late, Ian and Jason and Nat and Ty and myself said we should do that, but we should do it with this group. I said, well, 24 is a little bit ambitious, but maybe we could do 12. So 12 days of Christmas. So everybody sends a bottle. We reveal what the bottle is when we drink and do a little toast every night. So mine, the wonderful Marty Moose cup,
Hey, look at it.
is...
Y'all poured it already?
We were ready.
Well, here, I'm just going to zoom in over here so everybody can
Oh, yeah,
see.
there you go. The Elvis sticker.
Yeah.
Blue Christmas.
And on the back, it's got, on all of these, does it have the names?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, it has who they're from.
Okay.
Hey, Grease.
Yeah.
Next time, can you be ready? And yours isn't for a few days.
Yeah,
so.
it's advanced prep. You're good.
Yeah, no, I'm ready now that the box is open.
So what you've got is Medley Club exclusive. So Medley did barrel picks through local whiskey clubs, and there's 24 of them in the whole country. So it's 24 barrels. That's the Medley exclusive. Sam Medley picked the barrels. We got to get a chance to get on a Zoom call with him. So it's his dad's recipe, the old school Medley Brothers recipe. They source it. They won't tell you where they make it. It's Heaven Hill. It's 7 years old, and Heaven Hill makes it for them according to their specifications. So they won't tell you that, but we're pretty sure that's what it is. About 7 years old. Half of the barrels were a higher entry proof. Half of them were lower. We got one of the higher entry proof ones, so it's 126 proof. I think it smells a ton like vanilla. Awfully unique, and doesn't exist anywhere because there's 24 barrels in the whole country, and somehow we got one of them in Wamego, Kansas. So there's your Christmas pour.
Wow.
So,
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers,
I cannot
everyone.
follow
Cheers.
that.
You can.
So it's Wamego or?
Wamego.
Okay, I thought it was Whamigo.
Really good.
Wow.
Question.
That's good.
Man, that finish just slides.
I have a question about 12 Days of Christmas 2021.
Yes.
Can we uninvite someone?
Just tell them there's a $10,000 buy-in.
Okay, we'll just add that Patreon level, like buy Grease into 12 Days of Christmas.
Corey, this is great, man.
Hero. That's how many
Really
people will sign up for that. You're talking to all of your supporters right now. None of them
fair.
want it.
So I'm gonna say this about this pick. I'm not a huge Wathens fan typically.
Mm-hmm.
This is way better than any. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 single barrels. A couple of them are open. Like I don't gravitate towards this if I see it on the shelf anymore, just because of the stuff that I have. But this is
Supposedly a different recipe. So
yeah. So we actually have the Eclipse.
Oh,
And Will can actually talk about this a little bit more, but this is the
yeah, the blue. That's cool.
Yeah. This is Quad Collective on the back. I don't know what that's all about. But
Mine doesn't have that on the back.
It doesn't.
So, Corey, how many of these bottles did you get?
180 was the yield on it. So that's it. And they actually sent it with our club logo on it.
Oh, that's cool.
wow.
Goodness, this is fantastic, man.
What a great
Slick.
pour.
And we did a
Really digging it.
Boomtown 6 sticker on the side, but yeah.
Yeah, the finish never stops.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
It's very
so
good.
the finish is definitely the highlight for me. The palate is a little astringent. It seems just younger, but then the finish happens and you're just like you're just
You're over the palate. You're just
Well, it's also
You're
the
confused.
medley. The medley has that kind of nut flavor to it.
Yep.
That is very, very typical of the medley and Wathens, I feel like.
Mhm.
And so I think that might be what Grease thinks is young, but
Walnut?
I love that you have to interpret him.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to bottle reveal, it was just more of like, why would we open something like that? And so the last year has been really weird with all of COVID and everything like that. So I landed from Guatemala into a pandemic, like literally out of Guatemala into a pandemic. They closed the airport hours after we left when you guys were down at Whiskey Weekend. So it's kind of interesting to come back and be a dude who does a ton of events and concerts and things like that and have none of it this year. So I don't think there's been a group that's checked more in on me to make sure I'm okay, actually, than this group, more so than the people I actually live close to around here. So this is kind of a cheers to all of you as a thanks, because I don't know that 2020 without some sort of support group, I don't think is a healthy place. So you guys have been that. So
for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
I completely agree. I'm way mentally healthier with y'all around than if y'all were not around.
And so
Can
is
you
mine.
imagine?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Natalie, have you noticed?
Text threads.
Have you noticed that he always brings it back to himself? Have you noticed that?
She's got tedious notes.
I think.
Like,
I think.
my
What,
gosh,
I think what Greaves meant was not all heroes wear capes.
when we get to night 8 and it's I know him, it's gonna be Grease talking about how he knows himself really well.
Wait, mine's called I Know Him?
Yep.
Yeah,
there's stickers on all of them.
You would know that if you had opened your package prior to.
I can't. Well, we're on
this
video.
event.
I can't open my package. Will.
It's funny because I want to give a shout. I want to give a shout out to Corey because he was really instrumental in getting all this together. But you can thank him for the stickers because he printed them. He found them.
You had the hard job. You poured 144 individual 2-ounce bottles and sent them back out into the wild.
It's cute that Jason is. I mean, obviously Corey was very instrumental in this, but it is cute that it's Jason who's saying, "Man, Corey put in a lot of hard work to make this happen." And he was the one. You had the hardest job of keeping the secrets of what all these bottles are.
That's
doubly hard for him.
That's a battle in and of itself.
So
how many?
Nat did
Natalie,
notes?
how many has he let spill?
Oh yeah, Nat, you want to tell them your notes?
Yeah,
Here you.
let me read them.
Of course,
I talked a lot. I thought a lot more about it. Yeah.
you got it.
Look at that's fancy.
Well, while she's looking that up, the reason I'm saying that is it's kind of funny. Is the stickers were random, at least in Corey's mind. There was nobody in mind, but as I was laying them out and just kind of, and it was fairly random. With 120 bottles, you just grab and as it's funny how it worked out is when I gave each person a sticker on how they just happen to fit in a roundabout way a little bit. If you look at each title, so
That was cute.
it's just kind of funny on how that worked out.
I don't know what mine says about me. We'll discuss that tomorrow night.
I think you know.
I think I do, but I don't want to spill it.
I think mine is hilarious. That
I
you'll
thought
shoot your
yours
eye
was
out.
perfect. I thought, I thought Casey's was out of place for a minute, but then I thought about it and I went back to the Beaumont and it's like, that's perfect for Casey.
Yeah, there's only one way to interpret mine.
What's
So,
that?
There's only one way to interpret mine.
The after midnight? Feed them, get them
no,
wet
I-
after
I'm-
midnight
I-
and they turn into a monster?
Yeah, I got the Grinch one.
Don't feed.
I mean, only according to Will, but he was absolutely.
Yeah, well,
right about
that was kind of the inside joke for
You know I love you, Casey.
I know you do, man. I deserved it.
And I'll be honest, I took ours just because that was one of my favorites, so we dibsed it.
Well, I think y'all are definitely the classiest of the lot, so I think that y'all deserve a little Bing Crosby
Seconded.
action.
What's the proof on this? Did I miss that?
126.
That's impressive.
Yes,
I really dig it.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be posting all this information on our Facebook page. So you
Awesome.
want to go back
Thanks,
to
Jay.
it.
So Jason, knowing what everyone brought, where are we headed as far as just fun?
It is a yellow brick road.
I think it's kind of like akin to the talent of making a perfect mixtape.
It's true.
Oh,
Exactly.
It's the Christmas
I dig
mixtape.
that. Dude, can mixtape be our theme next year? I love that.
I do like that.
I just know there's two people on here that I know that I'm gonna pee a little bit when they say what it is, and it's Conway's and Casey's. I just have a hunch. I know everybody's bringing fabulous whiskey. Case in point tonight.
That's what I the way Nat put it as a mixtape is perfect because there is not the story behind the bottles is amazing as far as just the layout. It's such a wide variety of things you've never tried before to things that you haven't had a chance to try to good old standard. They're all just absolutely amazing. I think it's really exciting to watch.
Yep.
I love that.
Anybody having a seizure based on Will's fan?
There's a lot of sentimental favorites too.
I feel like I've passed out and come back.
Now we've seen you do that before. That didn't happen.
That's right. That didn't work out real well.
Here, I'll show you.
I was like, thank God I signed up for this Patreon level.
I haven't drank any more since then.
That was become your new Jose Cuervo.
That was a single night.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
I got some notes. So, what do y'all think about this? So on the nose, candy apple, cinnamon, rose, and caramel. And then for the taste, oaky, char, tobacco, vanilla, sourdough, and black pepper on the back end.
Natalie, the rose note.
I was going to say the same thing.
Like
Perfect.
Persian rose, like rose water.
Rose water, yep.
Oh my gosh, nailed it.
Cool.
Okay, so
nailed it.
You know when you go to Disney World and you go into one of those like candy shops and you smell the caramel apples or whatever, like it's not like you're tasting.
It's like the
caramel.
cinnamon apple, the red hard candy apple.
Yeah, but you can smell it.
Like Snow White had the fortune of eating.
Right.
That kind.
Yeah. When we talked with Sam Medley, he said that vanilla and caramel is like what he shoots for in the single barrels. So that's what he wants, like every one of those to have at least a hint of that in them. So
yeah, this just makes me think of Disney World, like 5,000%.
Cool.
Like you know what I mean? Like when you smell a funnel cake.
Oh gosh, yeah, that cinnamon.
Yeah, you got the funnel cake. You got the caramel apples that they're dipping right there, and you can also smell the milk chocolate that they're dipping stuff in.
Ty, I'll match you. By the way,
match that offer.
Nat said walnut. I get a ton of walnut on the nose.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does a walnut smell like?
The not pecan.
Man, there's so many jokes.
Open-ended joke.
It's almost like a tree bark situation.
Walnuts.
We're being recorded.
Oh, sorry.
Was that some musty nuts? Is that what you were? Is that where this was going?
That's
awesome.
a great pick name. Can I claim that pick name?
Yeah. These musty nuts.
I'm getting Brazil nut. I'm getting Brazil.
You didn't say it was a band name. I'm kind of impressed.
That's not a bad one either. I got a great updated list. I can't wait to share with y'all soon.
Put it on a t-shirt, buddy. I'm buying.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
All right. Well, we don't have to shut everything off, but I'm going to shut down recording so that way we're not taping too much fun and games after everybody gets super Christmas loaded. So
I think we should at the end of every episode
we should have a cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. And who's next? Who's tomorrow? Dustin's tomorrow, right?
Dustin's tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Wait, hang on. When we cheers, should we just shoot it?
No. No, we shouldn't.
Yes, we should. I'm shooting it every night on you.
All right.
I
will
finish
savor
mine, but I'll pour a little rye.
I only poured half of it into mine.
No, you're good to go.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
All right. Cheers, boys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Jen. Sláinte.